So how did I start becoming politically active? First of all, let me say who I am. My name is Fabian. I'm the vice president of the Student Government Association at CU Denver, and I'm a master's student studying international business. I started getting politically involved in my undergraduate when I was at CU Boulder. I came across this organization called New Era Colorado that specializes in getting young people involved in politics. They gave me so much professional development. I had to work on my public speaking skills, having to testify in nerve-wracking situations, and just understanding how I could impact the political process and the different spaces that I am allowed to be in, you know, as a constituent, as a citizen, in the spaces where I'm allowed to speak my voice. And you know, it's also incredible to see how much people responded to a young person occupying those spaces. The policymakers, it's really wonderful to see young people involved because you know, I guess we're just a little more fun.
Hi everyone, my name is Olya Kovacevic and I serve as the Chair of Legislation and Outreach in CU Denver Student Government. One reason that I started to become politically involved was that I saw a lot of systemic issues happening in my community, ranging from racial inequality to gender inequality, environmental pollution to displaced populations. And I saw the effect that younger voices had in solving these issues and how powerful they were. And I just really wanted to be a part of that.
My name is Gisara, and I'm here to briefly talk about why I got into politics and how I got into politics. My freshman year of high school, when Trump got elected to be president, I was part of a club called the Human Rights Club. And there, the teacher who was in charge of that club taught us about the role that our governments and politics play into everyone's individual human rights. And I started reading more on global warming, climate change, and environmentalism. And I learned that politics has a big role into where our society goes with that aspect.
Hi, my name is Hibba Hussain. I'm in the Legislation and Outreach Committee, and I became politically involved when I went to my first protest in high school. That was really when I was able to see the power we can have when we come together, and inspired me to start speaking up and making changes in my community.
Hello, I'm Jamen Rossi. I am a UNO senator, and I'm going to talk about what got me into becoming politically active. Well, for me, it really comes down to childhood. It was just my family. Both sides, mother and father, they're both into politics. So, just my upbringing. And, they made me really just kind of want to figure out how the world works, right? And what brings people the most amount of happiness.
Hi, my name is Tyler McDaniel. I'm a senator on CU Denver Student Government on the Legislation and Outreach Committee. I got involved in politics in 2012 when I worked as a volunteer on the Barack Obama re-election campaign. I phone banked and canvassed for his re-election. And then in 2014, I also worked on a Senate campaign in the state of Georgia. Since then, I have volunteered on other campaigns in Colorado and really enjoyed those experiences doing whatever I could to help elect politicians that I supported. My family was never very much into politics. It was something we didn't really discuss that much, but I found it to be an important and vital way to affect positive change in our society. And that is what drew me to volunteering and eventually becoming a political science major at CU Denver.
Hi, my name is Juan Gonzalez. I'm a member of the Legislation Outreach Committee here at CU Denver Student Government Association, and I began to get politically involved during the 2018 National School Walkouts, following the events of the Parkland shooting. This was when I began to realize that although social media can spark up a conversation, going out and peacefully protesting can make sure your voice is heard loud and clear.